Now, I'm really missing Beuford. I'm sure you all are too, but there's not much to do about it but bitch.
My name, Big Nose Beuford, private detective. I detect privates. If you got a private you're unsure about, I'll sniff it out. Big Nose Beuford here. I want to tell y'all about something you may not quite know about yet. There are thousands of packs of wild dogs terrorizing the city. Big Nose Beuford here. Burger here at Choctaw, gonna go to see a movie. I don't know what movie, but it's probably gonna be pretty shitty. Big Nose out. Big Nose Beuford here. Just want y'all to check out the next Transformers movie. I'll be playing Shia LaBeouf's stunt double. Beuford here, but most people call me Chicken. I don't know why. Woke up this morning and folded my bed back into a couch. Nearly broke both my arms though, because it ain't that kind of bed. I installed a skylight in my apartment. People above me are furious. When I was crossing the border into Canada, they asked me if I had any firearms. I said, well, what do you need? If his heart was really 3 sizes too small, he'd be in the hospital, not stealing away holidays from whoever's kids. I don't care how grumpy he is. Beuford out. If anybody knows of a guitar player who knows all our songs and stops and the notes, please come to the Varsity Tavern in Fort Worth because our guitar player's dead. Great news, everyone. Beuford is back from vacation or holiday or whatever else you believe in. I'm back though. Hey, text me. Beuford here. Now I'll hug a tree just as much as the next person, but isn't every day Earth Day? If it's a penny for your thoughts, but you gotta put your 2 cents in, somebody's making a penny. Beuford here. Wonder why the ABCs are in that order. Is it because of that song? The guy who wrote that song wrote everything.
Until after we already left.
If you're not driving nowhere, you don't need to be behind the wheel. To all my hurry and get it done now friends, take a breather. Life ain't about the when you get there, it's the ride on the way. Big Nose here. It doesn't make a difference what temperature the room is. It's always room temperature. Beuford question of the day. If you shot at a mime, would you have to use a silencer? Last night I stayed up late playing poker with tarot cards. I got a full house and 4 people died. I know you boys like to have a good time and all, and that's okay. But if you keep throwing your beer cans in my backyard, I'm gonna fill this whole room full of uppercuts. Beuford out. I once wrote a series of children's books. Not on purpose. I got a buddy who's got a circular driveway. Still can't get out of the place. If Barbie's so popular, why do you have to buy all her friends? I just replaced the headlights in my car to strobe lights, so it looks like I'm the only one moving. If you tell a joke in a forest and no one's around to laugh, was it really a joke? When I was a kid, we had a sandbox. It was a quick sandbox. I was an only child, eventually. If a word's misspelled in the dictionary, how do we know? You don't know about Private Eye Big Nose Beuford yet? Where have you been, boy? Where have you been? I'll send you a link. Oh yeah, I know about that Beuford boy. He used to come down to the Piggly Wiggly and steal coupons from the fucking old people. Not a good man at all.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, you know you got that stank in the bathroom. Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
Himself. Who's he really robbing now? And when you're sitting in a chair and you lean back on 2 legs, but you lean a little bit too far and you feel like you're gonna fall, and then the last second you catch yourself. I feel like that all the time. Super loud in here. Can't really hear nothing. It's not good. As he kept talking to me, I watched that booger go further and further down the side of his mouth. And when he finally picked it and ate it, I went, oh my God, I got to get out of here. Big Nose Beuford here in the studio, blending car noises with music. Hey there. In some areas of the world, they call me Big Nose. In some areas of the world, they call me Beuford. In Mexico, they call me Trabajo, for trouble. I told you were gonna cut off all that hair. I knew it. I told you do it every time. You don't ever not do it. It's always there, and then it's gone. You think you can pull one over on Private Eye Big Nose? Let me tell you something, brother. Big Nose Beuford was not born between two bananas. It ain't snooze you lose. It's snaz you lose. Beuford here. They say that prayers are precious. That's why I saved my prayers for times when I could really use some help. Big Nose here. It's late. I got my sunglasses on. No, I'm not cool. My eyes are dilated. Eye doctor. Check it. I'm Big Nose Beuford. This is a dart, and you're me. So close. So. Beuford here. If y'all find any fly-catching facial masks on sale, do not buy them. Big Nose here. Want to see my Robert De Niro impression? You talking to me? Oh, yeah. You talking to me? Beuford here. I like Star Wars. But sometimes when I watch Star Wars, something happens to my face. I'm not watching Star Wars. What does Big Nose Kevin Beuford drink? Coors Light. That's Jesus' drink. He could have made his wine out of grapes. Instead, he chose water. Holla! Beuford out here fixing on the car. Had to use the Dickford this time. I wonder what's a Dickford to be with. Beuford here, standing behind a man that love him more, and it ain't shitty. Once you turn yourself around, what if the hokey pokey is what it's really all about? That's deep. Big Nose here. I was thinking about getting a new tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo over my entire body of me, but just a little bit taller. What do you think? On the other hand, you have different fingers. It's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot. Of course it don't taste like a grape. It's a grapefruit. It's what grapes eat. It's Beuford. I poured spot remover all over my dog. Now he's gone. Apparently, Snapchat thinks I'm a Republican. Bubble. Well, have y'all ever met my son, Kyle Beuford? He's 1 year old, blonde hair, big nose. Good boy. Private Eye Big Nose Kevin Beuford here. Was wondering if anybody else thought that Mondays were a bad way to spend 1/7 of our lives. Text me. Big Nose here. You're only lying to yourself. Everybody's done things they're not proud of. A clear conscience is usually a sign of a bad memory. I ain't always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine.
I like the cat one. Oh, very deep.